Silver, we start with daily chart. Okay, as we can see, based on daily chart, the price here have broke this top. And now the only things we need to know whether this is the only correction relative to this, and this is the one is going to test this low. That in this option, we need to see if we get any correction. We need to see to get a correction here before we look for sell. And another option may still we are within this correction, but it will be longer. That means we can be within this move for longer time. Okay, now as I say, we are more interested in a down move, and if we get see whether we can get any correction here before we look for sell. But based on daily chart, we don't have anything. So in this case, we move to lower time frame forward chart. Okay, based on forward chart, we see we have this move already. Okay, now we don't have any. I mean, we cannot sell right now. Okay, we need to see how high it can go, or better. Or also, I want to mention if you want to look for sell, for example, we give this. We have this move, the price drop, give a correction, we could sell. That means whether from here or higher, we need to get any sharp move, we get a correction before we take the sell. Maybe it depends whether we want to trade based on forward or 1 hour chart. We need this move before we take the before we look for sell. And the question is, if we get any sell or higher, this is the one is going to break and continue, or maybe we will have a bigger correction here. It depends how it forms before we get the down move. Okay, now we don't have any trade setup based on forward chart. In this case, we move to 1 hour chart. Based on 1 hour chart, we can see the price is moving up. And for here, as we can see, if we want to look for buy, all the buy we consider as a short term. Even if it's repeat, any traders wants to look for buy, they can. But for me, I'm not interested in this trade. Okay, that's mean if you want to look for buy, I need to see any confirmation, bigger correction. Okay, but right now we are looking for sell. And if we refer to this indicator, we can see the divergence and MACD. Okay, now we don't have any trade setup, and the only thing is we want to see how high it can go. We are more interested in the sell. We need before we sell, we need to get at least one sharp move with a small flag of correction before we take the trade. But we don't have it right now, and I need to, because based on the second option, we see may based on daily chart, what we have here is a bigger correction. That means the price can correct and move higher. Okay, in that case, if we want to look for buy, as I mentioned, any buy from here, flag or small correction will be a short-term buy. But if we want to, the only times we will look for buy, we change our analysis. If we see whether from here or the price move a bit higher, we get the corrections, at least similar to what I draw here. Then from there, maybe we need to look into the chart and we see, okay, we can confirm that this is not the correction for the down move. Okay, then we can look for buy. But right now, what we have it, we expecting down move. Okay, and whether the price, as I say, based on higher time frame, whether this, if we get the sell, whether from here or higher, the one is the start of the down move, or we can expect a bigger correction before we get the down move. We are not sure, but any sell we get, we take it. Then from there, we see how it's moving and we can make our decision. Okay, and that's mean we can start to manage it. But right now, we don't have any trade setup, and we see if either we can get the sell setup or not. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share on YouTube. Thanks.